we're making the chicken kind. The wife stole some. See? The faceless camera person's whip. That was the hummus kind. I made that before. You saw that video kind of that? Yeah. And so we're just making, we got one more chicken over here. And then we have the oog and bruton. Just so you can have that for your crème franche. So we can have that kind. And we'll just let that chooch for another couple of minutes, not even. And then the easy part's over. Okay, so this is what's left. That's the oog and bruton. And the rest is all chicken in there. And now Robert is making the rest kind. Hi, Robert. Robert said hi. Now we're cutting the breads kind. You cut it in half and you cut it in half. And show the perfect hinge. Oh, you fucked that one up a little bit. It's alright. It's not that different. Look, you opened it again. Oh. Oh, see, now it's open too much. Oh, you can't. It fell apart.
It's fucking narrow.
So anyway, that's that. So we're getting that together. And then we got the bottle of this shit over here. That kind. That would be actually this. And you put that on there. And some of these red things. And a whole bunch of Cheezo. And then we'll go from there. Okay. Hi, Robert.
Man.
He's wielding the knife.
Man.
We're spackling a spickle at the same stein. As you see, Robert has already put the stuff. Just remember, if you saw the original Welcome to Jay's Bar Chicken Cheddarellas video, I haven't actually made these since then. And
no, Mike. Hey, you have
basically Robert made them because I got too drunk, but that's what always happens. And guess what? It happened again, kind.
This is my weird punishment for not liking them. I have to make them until I like them.
That's pretty much it. Yeah, definitely. So
it's like you're in the army.
So,
fucker, cut these onions.
So I'm exactly, yeah. So I'm drinking, and he's spreading the 1,000 irons on the breads. Needs a little more on that one. That's plenty too much. And then you put chicken on there, and you put the red stuff on it, and then you put Cheezo, and then you wrap it up in furrow. So Robert is gonna choochify all of these, and then when we start assembling them, you see it in the video. Yeah. So we're chooching on here, and Robert decides that he's gonna shred the chicken into strips kinds. Because he likes using the fancy knives. You like the knives, Robert? He likes that. Oh, you can't. Don't ever do that again. Because if you drop that knife and you grab it on the wrong end, you're going to have a very bad experience. If a knife ever drops, let it drop. By the way, on the YouTubes, do this too. If you ever drop a knife, just put your hands in the air like somebody's shooting a gun. Let it fall. You can wash a knife, but you may not be able to wash that hand again. So don't do that. Bad idea. Anyway, I learned that because I dropped a knife once, and I was told the story about my grandfather who almost didn't get to wash his hand again once. And as such, I learned my lesson from that, and you should too, kind. So anyway, Robert is cutting this up and dulling my knives at the same time on a glass cutting board. But I love that kind anyway because they have free sharpenings. And so anyway, I gave Robert creative control over the entire operation. And we'll see how Robert's come out. Just because he has to fuck everything up, right? Just because
you're making me work.
I know. But that's because I got too knackered already. You know that. This happens every time because it takes like 7 hours to make these. Okay. So now Robert's ready to put the chicken on the bread kind. See? With all the Robert strips. We're going to see how bad it is. Right? Robert is gonna suck, Robert?
I'm not eating it. You have to tell me.
See, even after all that, he's not gonna eat it. That looks like plenty for that one. Plenty, almost too much. But we'll see. So we'll come back as soon as he has everything chickened, and then we'll tomato and cheeso. So now Robert has everything chickened, and he's handing away other chickens to the faceless person. See, you can't even see who that is, kind. And then so now you start putting the tomato on the chicken. I don't know, Robert says it's going to be better than his kinds. I think that's too much work, but then again, he didn't fry it all up and cook it and shit, all kinds of stuff. So now he's making it all nice. And we'll come back and we have all this tomato. See, look, because otherwise, see how you have to score the cheesecake before cutting the cheesecake, right? Same idea? I thought so. You never saw that kind. So now Robert is putting the cheeso kind on there, but Robert can't be on the YouTubes either anymore now. No. Shake the shake. Right, so anyway, this is not even on the YouTube, so but anyways, put the cheeso on, but he's making it all curdy for the YouTube audiences. See, he's only getting a lot less than a matte portion on the table. And very important, much less. I mean, this is like, you know, a swipe of a sponge or so, and it's taken care of. Instead of
getting a little bit
we need a pressure washer.
Instead of like it being over here somewhere.
On there, you found that out, right? So anyway, he's doing that, and then when you put the mozzarella cheese on top of that, and then when you do that, then you wrap it in foil and go to the oven. So we got to make more of these kinds because I have more chicken. And if I leave the chicken, that didn't work. Yeah. But anyway, there's a whole like other layer under that, and then that goes in the oven and it gets all fancy to go with the rest of this. But anyway, we're gonna come back later so you can see what they look like just before we wrap them up. And then we're gonna wrap them up and we'll show you that kind, and then you beg the part even. What the fuck is that about? You can't, look, don't you know how to do anything? Put the cap on, make sure the cap's tight, just in case. See, it's not even, right? Okay, now watch. What you do is you take that kind, you hold that, and now the problem is the dressing is all up in here, but you need it down here in this kind. So you make sure the cap is on, and you shake it down like that. You want to get that good wallop in the end. Yeah, just like Alyssa does every day. So anyway, once you do that, then you can leave it sit for about 5 minutes, and you will get at least 7 more days of toothpaste out of here. By the end now. Oh, but Robert needs it now, so he's gonna have to wait. I beg my pardon. So we're ready. So now it goes in the oven. About 350 or so. They're going to go in there for about 10 minutes or so until the cheese is all melty kind, or until I say it's ready, and then you get to eat that kind. Yeah.
Hello, and welcome to the instructional video on how to turn on Jay's bar. Here is Jay's bar. You go over to the corner and down here where you can't see, there is a little switch. You turn on switch and it gets a chuchin. Toya. And then you go over here And there is a button in which to turn it all on somewheres. Somewheres. And then you turn it on and it lights up. Yes. It's magic. Turns on by magic. Yeah. In this video, I will tell you how to make wine. Go to refrigerator. Get wine. Wine. Go. Get cup. Pour wine. You have wine. Trademark.
So it's Jay's bar after hours, and Alyssa and Robert kind of left, and I'm having a beer. I haven't had a beer today. This is my first one. It's about 20 to 12. 20 to midnight, actually. Surprising. So anyway, we finished up the Chicken Cheddarellas there, which you saw kind of before. And I decided I would have a beer as the last drink of the night kind, because I'm already knackered and I need something to drink, and since beer is mostly water, you know, I might as well. So, anyway, while we're at it, figured I'd have a beer, so I'm having a beer. And what happened? So we made Chicken Cheddarellas. Oh, you knew that kind. And that's about it. Yeah, so not really much has been going on lately. Especially in the land of, what do you call it, fix-it videos, because nothing's really broken. So it's kind of good and bad, because, you know, when shit breaks, you get a fix-it video, but when shit works, you don't. But then I don't have to fix anything. So that's good too. So it's like damned if you do and damned if you don't. It's like one side or the other side. Or the other side again. Or that side. But it didn't matter. Because anyway, everybody begs their pardon. And like I said, you know, we're on the beer kind of hard. And supposedly Alyssa and Robert are coming back tomorrow kind, and it's going to be Fat and Sam and maybe even other people's. But for right now, I'm going to beg my pardon. I think Alyssa told me kind that she made a video type when I wasn't down here kind. You know, the one you can't see on the video on the YouTube TV anymore. You can't see that kind. So anyway, the monopod is slipping, so I beg my pardon before we slip all the way down the basement floor as we slowly get all the way down to beg your pardon.